With fear the world's largest economy is inching closer to catastrophic default, President Obama unleashed his frustration over John Boehner's abrupt decision to break off U.S. debt ceiling negotiations.
We have run out of time, and they are going to have to explain to me how it is that we are going to avoid default. I am confident simply because I cannot believe that Congress would end up being that irresponsible that they would not send a package that avoids a self-inflicted wound to the economy at a time when things are so difficult.
At a rebuttal news conference, Boehner blamed Obama for the collapse, explaining he walked away from the negotiation table because Obama wanted to raise taxes and refused to trim benefit programs. But Boehner was still confident an agreement could be solidified in time to prevent the country from falling into default.
No one wants to default on the full faith and credit of the United States government, and I'm convinced that we will not.
As the clock ticks closer to the August 2nd deadline, ominous signs loom over the U.S., with rating agencies threatening to downgrade the U.S. debt if a deficit-cutting deal isn't reached. But Boehner assures that would never happen.
And I have confidence in the bipartisan leaders of the Congress that can come together and to ensure that we have an agreement that will allow the country to avoid default and meets the principles that we've outlined. Spending cuts that must be greater than the increase in the debt limit, and no tax increases.
If Congress fails to increase the debt ceiling, the U.S. will run out of money, rendering the U.S. Treasury unable to pay its bills. The enormity of such a default would trigger a devastating financial ripple effect across the globe. Sonya, Artero, TVB News.